My role here is to share more about the Bulgarian innovative ecosystem. Most of the colleagues before me, they sharing a great resource that actually we have. Of course, we are having a fantastic geographical position. We have strong ecosystem, and we'll share a little bit later more about it. And we having a really great potential for development and searching for new opportunities for collaboration. Some numbers I prepared for you. Very briefly, Bulgaria having a fantastic STEM tradition when it comes to education. We have over 25,000 employees in the field of the health and life sciences sector. We have 128 medical centers engaged with the research. We have fantastic infrastructure. We have access to different laboratories, supercomputers. So actually we are ready, of course, to contribute the European Union with the best innovation coming from Bulgaria. Doing business in Bulgaria is also a very attractive place because in the previous session, some of my colleagues, they mentioned that we have a very welcome environment when it comes to taxation of the companies, of the physical and experts. Of course, we having a strong ecosystem that are willing to welcome it. A little bit more about our ecosystem and about our cluster. Actually, we are founded 4 years ago, but for very brief time, we managed to have a very strong presence and recognition on a regional, national, and European level. The approaches that we are following is cross-technology, cross-regional, and cross-sectoral, as I mentioned before. The key is coming from this, that as a very small country, actually, this allowed us a perfect opportunity to know each other and to work with each other. I'm also a co-founder of the Artificial Intelligence Cluster Bulgaria, and the idea to bring artificial intelligence next to the biotech actually already bring fantastic ideas, because the very certain specialists in the field of the big data, machine learning, ontology, actually they having a fantastic solution that can be brought next to the digital medicine, next to the drug discovery, next to the genomic project. So we are very happy to have this new approach, and of course trying to reproduce it on the European level. We are part of full member of the EuroBio, which is the biggest organization for the biotechnology in Europe, but also we are part of the CRB, Edge Alliance, Digital Innovation Hub Network. We are working closely with Oxentia. Right now we are established in our region the first MBA program for the biotechnology coming from Barcelona and Cambridge, BBI education. And of course, we are proactively trying to make and to be part of the and to build, of course, the strongest cross-technology ecosystem on the European level. We are part of the European AI Forum that allowed us to have access to over 4,000 companies in the field of the artificial intelligence. And I'm very happy to share with you, on the last edition of the European AI Forum, we actually managed to contribute with invitation of the EuroBio, of the European Association for Cybersecurity, and we believe that this is the approach that we're supposed to follow in order to create this strong network. Of course, we're having several projects that are inspired from the reality in our region. I mentioned that here it's quite difficult to actually to succeed, to find investment, especially when it comes to a deep technology, not because the lack of and missing of the VC funds, but because those VC funds, they are not have enough expertise in the field of valuation and investment in deep tech companies. So we are trying actually to attract better know-how. I hope from today's events we will establish such a great know-how and contacts coming from the Nordic in order to increase the opportunity for the Bulgarian innovative companies to become commercialized and going on the market. One of the biggest project for this year is Spin Off Bulgaria initiative. This initiative was inspired from the idea that we have a great science, we have a great academy, but still we don't have a good achievement when it comes to a successful, innovative companies in health and life sciences sectors. So we believe that it's a cultural thing. We are trying, of course, to collect the best know-how coming from other countries, successful examples such as in Leuven, Oxford, Barcelona. I hope from Nordic also to contribute to this event in order to meet them with the key stakeholders in Bulgaria and of course, to support realization of those innovation. We are focused our effort, of course, on the creation of a bioethical hub. This is a great requirement for the Bulgaria because we actually don't have a national ethical frame from translational medicine, which position our companies not in a very good place when it comes to be part of global projects and or European ones. So this is something that we are trying to achieve. Of course, when we're talking about culture, when we're talking about biotechnology, the thing is how to bring out the culture of it, how to make science popular again, because unfortunately in the past 10 years, we observed that to be scientist is not so popular, it's not so cool in Bulgaria, and this is coming mainly from the idea that the scientists, they are very, very poor people, which we are trying to show that it's not true. If you're a good scientist, you can achieve and contribute not only to the society and population, but also you can earn a really good investment and having access to a different markets, to a different stakeholders. Something that I want to share, and of course I hope that I will find partners in the future. I'm very passionate for the female entrepreneurship. Bulgaria having actually a very good result. We on the second place in Europe when it comes to females dealing with the biotech. For me, it's a pleasure to be part of several international female associations, which are right now establishing different accelerating programs for the female entrepreneurship. And I hope that in Nordic, I will find more and more partners that can contribute and of course to increase this fantastic ecosystem, because as we all know, when it comes to science, it's always need of diversity. Of course, one of the project that we started to develop in Bulgaria is connected with the venture build studios. As the colleagues before me mentioned, it is very hard for the startups, for the entrepreneurs and scientists to explain their technology in front of the investors. It is hard for them to find the perfect business model and of course to get attraction, needed attraction. And this is the reason that we started to search a good know-how, and the best model that we found is venture build studios. Right now I'm really happy to share with you that the first venture studios dedicated to a life science in Bulgaria is established, and there is a fantastic advisory board. Of course, the studio is open for more expertise that could bring better and understanding of technology coming from Bulgaria. And of course, we are focused our effort on a different collaboration with international and EU project. Me, myself, I'm also a national point of contact next to Horizon in cluster health in order to increase the number of the companies, Bulgarian companies that are achieving good result next to in the new Horizon to Europe program period. And I'm really happy and impatient. After me, colleagues from Greece, actually, with whom we already established a very strong collaborative relationship. We all share their best models, and I'm sure that events like this actually is quite contributional to our ecosystem and will support to filling this gap that it's the focus of today's event.